Welcome about to Morel's Man Cave, the greatest show on YouTube, but most importantly, let's keep the party going. The conversation that needs to be had, it doesn't need to be had, let's be bluntly honest, but it needs to be had. iPhones versus Android cell phones. Woo! It amazes me how iPhone has tricked everybody into iPhone is so much 2 times, 3 times, 10 times better than Androids. I'm not saying iPhone is not 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 10 times better than Android, and vice versa. I'm not saying that Android isn't as great as iPhones. What I'm saying is it amazes me how iPhone users think they're better than they're the most equipped people of all time than Androids. When you break down the phone and you really look at it and you say to yourself, what do I really need? You know what? I got to make phone calls. Okay, iPhone got that. Android got that. Okay. What else do you need from a cell phone in 2026? I need the text message. You know what? iPhone, you can text message. Android, you can text message. Okay. I need Morel. I need certain things on my phone. Okay. I need internet. Guess what? iPhone got internet. Android got internet. Morel, you're not understanding what I'm saying. So what are you saying? I gotta take pictures. Guess what? iPhone has a camera. Android got a camera. Morel, you don't understand. When I text message a person from an iPhone to an Android, I get green bubbles. Oh, so that's what it is. Because of the green bubbles, Android is less than the iPhone. Is that what you're telling me? Well, not necessarily, but in reality, I hate seeing green bubbles. You mean to tell me green bubbles make a normal text message better or less than? Are we talking about green bubbles? Or are we talking about green bubbles? I've seen it so bad between iPhone users and Android users that some women would be like, hey, what's your name? Hey, baby girl, my name's Morel, so forth, so on. I'm this great man. Oh, what kind of phone do you use? I'm like, baby, I use nothing but the finest Android. She'd be like, absolutely not. You can't have my phone number. What do you mean? You mean to tell me I've done all these great things? I'm successful. I'm all this. No, 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 no. I don't care about all that stuff. The fact of the matter is because you have an Android, I can't give you my number. I don't want to see green bubbles. And most Android users are like, wait a minute. You mean to tell me you're not going to give me a chance to date you because I have an Android? Absolutely. I have standards. So you mean to tell me because I have an Android phone, or not just me, in general, because the person has an Android phone, they can get your phone number and talk to you? No, I am an iPhone user. Cool. This is my whole point of this conversation. iPhone had tricked you guys. If you really pay attention to the iPhone users, they are the greatest salespeople for iPhones without getting paid for it. You got an Android? Oh, hell no, baby girl. Hell no, my dude. You need an iPhone. But why would I get an iPhone and I got an Android? I can do everything you can do. No, because first and foremost, you have to deal with them green bubbles. Like when you text me, I don't get green bubbles. But when I get your text message, I get green bubbles. And I don't like green bubbles. Okay, can we both get on the internet on Android and on the iPhone? Yeah, we're on the phone. Okay, cool. Can we both text message? Yes, but you got green bubbles on my iPhone. Okay, all right, cool. I get the green bubbles. But can we both talk on the phone and the Android and the iPhone? Yeah, we could. Can we both FaceTime on Android to iPhone? Yes, we could. So we're talking about overall, the best thing about an iPhone compared to an Android is green bubbles. Yes, that's my deal breaker. It's some damn green bubbles. What are we saying? These are the interesting conversations that we're having in 2026. Android versus iPhone. They care about the green bubbles. Because when you really break it down, they both got great camera quality. They both have text messages. They both have phone access to talk on the phone. And you get on the internet. All your apps work on iPhone. All your apps work on Android. So we're really breaking it down to iPhone is that much better than Android because of the green bubbles. I want to sit at the camera for a second and let y'all notice how this sounds super crazy. We care about the green bubbles. I hope that everybody who really watching this video be like, damn, you know what? I never thought about it like that. I got this iPhone and everything's on my cloud. On Android, everything's on the cloud. It goes so deep, but it really makes no sense. iPhone users are not that much way better than Android users. Android users are definitely not that much better than iPhone users. We're really breaking it down from my point of view. What I see, hit up in the comment section. What makes iPhone that much better than Android? What makes Android that much better than iPhone? I think overall, iPhone has tricked you guys into being like, you know what? We have the best phones possible because if you have an Android, we got green bubbles. We're breaking this down, these two phones to green bubbles. Let's go back to college. You got Harvard, you got Stanford, you got Yale, you got Brown, you got LSU, you got Michigan, and they're all different colleges in their own different way. What they all have, college degrees. Want to be an engineer? All those schools offer to be an engineer. We got these cell phones, iPhone, Android, they all got the same basic features. The only huge difference that I see, and hit me up in the comment section, am I wrong, is green bubbles. I'm gonna keep on going back to this point. We're talking about green bubbles. And if you're an iPhone user and you talk to an iPhone, if you're an iPhone user and you talk to a person with Android, are you getting paid to make iPhones that much better? The answer 99.9% of the time is absolutely not. So if you're not being paid to sell iPhones to Android users, then why you care so much about the iPhone? Is it really that much better? Am I missing something? In my 48 years of living, am I missing something on being an Android user for life? Hit me in the comments. Why should I change to be an iPhone user? Outside the green bubbles now, it got to be something like extraordinary to make me change. What are your thoughts, your comments, your concerns? I really want to know. And with that being said, everybody, keep the party going.